California Bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Return starts from the goal line. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Hand off to the back. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the floor.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Looking inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. May will throw to get us started here. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard
From the gun, it's May. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's May again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Carry now, this is Bashal Tugu. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Michael Dixon in
Jacksonville in punt formation. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Takes it at the 4. Big hit on the return to stop him cold.
15-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
1st down, play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Throw left side, complete. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Tootin' on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
defense to the line for second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. This might be a free play for him. Trying for the deep ball. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Here's made in the air. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars will take over with the football just outside the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Ball came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Gets it from the gun. They get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Dicker connects there. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Kevin Winston in on that tackle. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
To throw, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're gonna face third down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Cut out left. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Third and long, they're going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This 32 yards out on the right hash.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home with a big sack.
A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long coming up. To throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's fielded at the 14. They're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return.
Their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. May now. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. They knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. This one gets to the 22. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Trevin Wallace has it. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Trying the right side. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on 1st down, May. Catches May down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, You got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jaguars 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Michael Dixon on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one touchdown inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They give on 2nd to Benson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Third down, 1 yard to go. Benson once more. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Chargers 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Maine looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. The give now to Benson. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. May now from the gun. He put everything he's got behind it. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. They'll stick with the ground game here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. And dose of the hurry up here. All right, I think we know what's happening. And we'll continue running it until this clock runs out. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. Complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Made a throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Benson on 1st and 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
2 yards on the play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. May on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Here's made in the air. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
They now on third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars are stopped, and they can have the football out beyond their own 30. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in. Defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He's going to throw it. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So that brings them to third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third and long for him here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
This will be grabbed at the 5. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's Benson on the give. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10 from the 32. May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They send a man in motion. Second and 10. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing from the gun here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
That's taken on the 7. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Right up the gut. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
33-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 17-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. To throw, here's May. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Throwing is May. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Jaguars have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run is in jeopardy. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. They did it! He made the interception!
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And this one does not go far. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good. And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Benson now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's the backup. First throw. All the outside. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're throwing it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has it downfield working the left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
From the red zone now.
Chargers.
This one's caught. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Just not quite enough to break the play, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here. 3rd and goal for Benson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh boy, now they're facing 4th and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal. Looking to throw. He's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Tootin. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. That one's out and cut on the right side. Big man's showing up the yards. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now trail by just a point in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy. You
know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers going for the win here. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Conda. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. He'll look to throw it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers jump in front late. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 34.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he is to throw. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shooting on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
The 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Working now from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game up.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway, but wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's for Waddle again. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 29-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Amani Kanda now up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hand off to the back. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. It's about 43 yards for him. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.